So welcome everyone to our website demonstration today. We are doing about the e-commerce website. Our team is Team 20. Our team name is Elizabeth, and we have 5 members. I am Nguyễn Hoàng Minh, the project manager, and we have Hoàng Thái Phúc as the technical leader, Trần Nguyễn Anh Minh as a front-end engineer, Đào Bảo Duy as another front-end engineer, and Trần Lưu Quang Tùng as our database manager. So next we have the table of contents. The first step is to summarize the project, our scopes and objectives. The second step is to describe the project based on technical aspects and useful specifications. And thirdly, we have the project demonstration, where we just go on the website and see its functions.
For the project's details, the first thing I want to talk about is the overview that we have developed a modern e-commerce website that supports 3 types of users, that's the customer, vendors, and shippers. The next thing I want to talk about is the scope and the objective. The first thing is we meet the requirement of the assignment, and the next thing is we deliver the best UI to our customer. And furthermore, we integrate as many functionalities as possible. And the last thing is we have the least amount of bugs possible.
So next is the project description, and we are going to talk about the technologies used for our project. We have split this into 2 sections: the front-end section, which has HTML and CSS, which makes up the skeleton for the website's pages, and Tailwind CSS, which offers easy implementation for components, mobile responsiveness, and classes implementation, and some decorations. Next up is EJS templating, which is used to display dynamic content using JavaScript. Next, we also have JavaScript and jQuery, which are used to code interactable objects and making the page dynamic. And for the backend, we have Express.js, which is used to control the website and route different clients to and from pages. Next up, we have Node.js, which is a runtime environment that allows JavaScript to be ran outside of a web browser. And lastly, we have MongoDB and Mongoose, which helps establish the database and the interface to interact between the server and the database.
So now I'm going to talk about the homepage. A homepage is the only page of a website that users do not need to log in to be able to view it. Even users do not have registered account. It consists of 3 main sections: hero section, new arrivals, and categories. Our website has a hero section which illustrates our slogan, "Think less, shop more," and a short description of our platform. It also has a type box for users to input their email for receiving advertisement from our vendors, while the new arrivals section displays products which have been recently published onto the website by vendors. The categories section displays 3 main categories that we are supporting vendors to sell. Recently, we have added toys into our categories list.
So next up, we have the login and register pages, which is accessible by all users as well as guests. So we have 3 different user types, which means 3 different register pages with unique validation requirements and input fields. Moreover, the users can upload an image as their profile picture. On the other hand, the login page is straightforward, being if you enter the right combination, you will be redirected to the dashboard of your user type, and if not, then you will be redirected to the login page and you will have to log in again.
Okay, in the My Account page, this can be accessible by all users when logged in. The next thing is displays all user data except the password, and the profile picture can be changed by upload the picture and accept a logout button.
When logged in as a customer, they can view all of the products that are published by the vendors. They can also search for any products that they want with the search bar on the top. And what's more, they can also filter based on the price range, the tags, and also sort according to the price ascending or descending. And moreover, when clicking on the product, they can view a more detailed information of the product on the product detail page. And on this page, the user can adjust the quantity to their like and add it to the shopping cart. Inside the shopping cart, user can also if they wish to adjust the quantity, they can also do it in there, and the total cost will also be updated immediately, so they can make a checkout. When logged in as a vendor, they will be able to see a list of products that they have already published into the database, and they can also add new product with the add new product button at the end of the list, and they will be redirected into a new page with a form where they can fill in the necessary information for the product they wish to upload into the database. Back into the vendor page, for each of the product that the vendor have published into the database, there will be two other options which they can edit and delete the product. Upon clicking on the delete button, the user will be prompted to ask it if they really want to delete the product or not.
So when a shipper logs in, they will see all the orders in their respective distribution hub separated into two lists, active and inactive orders. The shipper can then click on each order to view the details of that order and then change the status from active to either delivered or cancelled. And now we will move on to the demonstration for the website. When users stumble upon our website, they'll be met with the hero section and various banners to keep it from being packed with text. This section is the newly arrivals, which display the 4 newest products that the vendors has added. And down here is the categories page. The users can click on this symbol for logging in. So for the login page, the users can enter their username and password to log in. But if they don't have an account, they can sign up for one here. In here, they can choose from one of 3 roles, or if they have an account, they can sign back in here. So for the register pages, each register page has different fields for different user types, and there's also validation, which means you can't register for a user account with missing information or the wrong information, like here. These are all the messages or errors that you should fix before you register for an account. But when they have entered in all fields that pass the validation checks, they can register for an account, and they will be redirected to the login page. So after logging in as a customer, they'll be redirected to the all products page, where all the products that the vendors of our website are selling are displayed. Users can customize their searches in 4 categories: a search bar, a pricing range, and a tax range. So for example, we want to search for $5 to $50 products with, let's just say, spicy. It will appear with a product that fits all of these queries, and when you click on a product, it shows a more detailed page where you can increase the quantity as well as add it to cart. And when we add it to cart, the cart displays how many items we have in there. When we click on the shopping cart, we'll be redirected to the shopping cart page, where we can remove or change our quantity. As you can see, the price and total cost also increases. And here you can enter a promo code of I love Tom, and you get 20% off. You can also check out or remove a product. Now let's test adding a product to cart and then checking out. It resets the shopping cart as well as sends an active order to one of the distribution hubs. So after logging in as a vendor, you'll get a list of your products as well as 2 actions: edit it or delete it. You can also add a new product. You just need to fill in the necessary information, and when a validation is not met, it produces errors and can be shown here. Here I will demonstrate editing a product. For example, the stock. Let's say we have 20 more stock, so that should be 1254, and then update. And then we go back to the vendor page. You can see that it has been updated to 1254 instead of 1234. You can also delete a product. So when we create a product, we can enter the necessary information as well as upload a picture, select the tags for it, and create. So as you can see, a new product has been added to the list. We can edit it, or we can delete it, and it will be removed from the list. So for shippers, after logging in, they'll see their distribution hub as well as the active orders within that distribution hub, and also the inactive orders. They can easily change the status of an order detail by simply clicking on the button and changing it. And as you can see, that order has gone from active to inactive. So the My Account page is available for every user except the guest account. In here, they'll see all the information of that user, as well as have the ability to update a profile picture by simply dragging in an image. As you can see, the profile picture has been updated, and there's also an option to log out, and it will send you back to the home page.